everybody. Today I am canning pickled garlic. This is the only recipe that I know of for this to be safe. So what I've got here is 1 3/4 pounds of, this is the fresh peeled garlic. Some of it's starting to oxidize a little. It's still very firm, so it's okay. And I use my kitchen scale to weigh it. On this plate I've got a tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt, which I've been using it and it's okay. It doesn't leave a flavor and it doesn't have any iodine or any free flow agents in it. Also a tablespoon of oregano and a tablespoon of sugar. And I've got some crushed red pepper flakes because it also calls for a small dried red pepper in each jar. Well, I don't have the dried ones, but I do have this, so I'm going to put a teaspoon. That should work. And here's my vinegar. I've already got my vinegar measured into my stainless steel pan. Calls for 2.5 cups of white vinegar and 1 cup of dry white wine, which I don't have the wine, so I just added in another cup of white vinegar. I've got my jars. Sorry about everything looking so messy today. My jars are back here in my steam canner heating. So I'm getting ready to turn on the vinegar to bring it up and put the spices in it. Okay, I've got my salt, my oregano, and my sugar in here. You may not want the sugar, and that's not a safety factor. However, this is a full-on vinegar recipe. It does not have water added to it, so the sugar will help cut that bite that the vinegar has. And if you wanted to, you could use another kind of vinegar. Apple cider vinegar would work. However, the color will not be the same, and the flavor will be a little sweeter. So you bring this to a boil, and you boil it gently for 1 minute. Okay, after boiling gently for 1 minute, turn off the heat. Add the garlic cloves. And then stir for another full minute. Okay, now I've got my funnel in here. So you fill these to within 3/4 inch headspace. Get these knocked down in here a little bit. See if I need to get some out. Okay. Okay, and I put my teaspoon of crushed red chili flakes, pepper flakes in there. Now I'm going to ladle my brine to also bring it up to 3/4 inch headspace. Debubble. Wipe the jar rim. This is just a wet paper towel to wipe the vinegar off or any debris that's on there. Put a clean lid on. Clean ring. This is a purple ring, one of those new ones. And then over into my canner. And I'll finish up the rest of them. It's supposed to make 5 pints, but I've got 6 jars ready to go. Okay, all my jars are filled. I got 6 pints out of it. There's still some left, so I'd suggest dropping, if you use pre-peeled garlic, drop it by 1/2 pound or 1/4 pound. Anyway, because I probably got enough to make another 1.5 jars of this. You can only can this. Sorry about the rusty ring, but it's going on smooth. You can only can this in 1/2 pints, and I will link you below to the recipe. So bring you back when this gets up to temperature. Okay, my indicator is just starting into the dark green, so now I can time it for 10 minutes. Okay, there we go. 6 1/2 pints. Pickled garlic with some hot pepper in it. The hot pepper flakes. You don't have to put that in there if you don't like hot pepper. You can kind of hear them. You can see that they're still boiling in the jars. I just took them out of the canner. After the timer went off, I let them sit in the canner with the lid on this steam canner for 5 minutes. And then I removed the lid and put them over here on this towel. So there they are. 6 1/2 pints of pickled garlic. Now, what I've read people say is they sometimes add these to spaghetti sauce and things like that. So we'll try that, because I do have some left in the pan that as soon as they cool down, I'll put them in the cooler. As you know, I'm off-grid, so I don't have an actual refrigerator. But there you go. And they look pretty good. Look pretty tasty. Alright, don't forget to check down below in the description box for the recipe link and a few other things. And hope you enjoyed this. My first canning video in a while, since I did the tomatoes, the whole tomatoes pressure canned. So, let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried these. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And have a great day.